Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go.
Welcome, Buckeye and Friend. Here we are for episode 2. Thank you everybody who checked out episode 1. I did read all the comments, and I know how to pronounce Rob Filkins' name now. So that's who I will be playing this week. And if you've been keeping up, episode 2 would be my second deck profile and the deck I will be playing. So as you see, again, these are the MCs I drafted. So this is who I will be playing against, either Mayor Wilkinson or Eagle. I got about the same percentage. I think there's a 6% chance you're playing Eagle, 40% chance Mayor Wilkins. Moving right along. There we go. So these are his two MCs, so I do have to play with one of them. If you watched the previous video, I had did a deck profile on if I was to play Kid Kaiju, what deck I would play, but I'm not ready to do first round go super hard like that. So as y'all will assume, I will be playing in probably a couple hours. Well, first of all, I'll show you the spot in the bracket so nobody really had played. So yeah, I will be playing Sabertooth. Quick rundown of this particular MC. On level 1, he's a 5/3, 4 health. He got ferocious, so he strike before enemy character in melee combat. And then his level condition is at the end of each turn, he get an XP as long as he face up. Well, obviously for a power to work, you have to be face up. So, he gonna actually work good with the two MCs I drafted because Mayor MC can't tack to turn 5, Eagle MC can't tack to turn 4. So, the hard decision usually gonna be, am I gonna chance? If he played Eagle, my hard decision is, do I chance going into Eagle for him to pump and maybe put me down and I lose experience. But when I do level, I keep ferocious, go to a 9/5, but then I get regeneration. So hopefully I'll be able to heal or have the game won by this point. Well, or close to winning it. So let's look at the deck list. So first we'll start with with locations. As you see, I am not running any locations in the deck. Going back to Sabertooth, there's no superpowers on him. There's no superpowers in my deck. Us in Ohio, we refer to a deck with no location as a homeless. So this is going to be a homeless Sabertooth deck. I think location is based I could use for other stuff, mainly plot twists and characters, and maybe a couple equipment. So let's move along. Now to the characters. So my 1-drop, I'm playing solo. That way I could get a boost to Sabertooth every time I attack with Sabertooth. He'll get a +1 in solo combat. The reason I went with the Leviathan server was simply because they have stealth. And if he does play Eagle, I got to be able to take out the menace as soon as he hit the board, because he keep playing 3+1/+1 on Eagle. He going to get big once he does level. My 2 drops, I got Lorelei. So when she team attack with Sabertooth, I could lower somebody's defense so that Ferocious will guarantee the hit. And I can keep them both safe. And she's just a good character in general. And then I have 1 Leviathan Demolisher. He will be using locations, so I won't be able to take them out. And then to put nags on people, lower them down. So again, Sabertooth Ferocious could take people out before he gets struck back. My 3 drops are where the bulk of my deck will be. I have Taskmaster because Photon is just awesome, and being able to copy their keyword power is great. Also, Android is going to be one of my counters for the Mayor. So if the Mayor does level, I would be a 30/30 as well. And, just being able to trade, get big, that we hope for. Fang Leviathan. So he is my hard Mayor counter because the Mayor will never have a wound on him. So whenever I play Fang Leviathan, that will put a wound on the Mayor, which in most cases will kill him. Egghead in here just so I could go looking for my Fang Leviathan. Also, he'll be a plot twist activator for me once I get there. And Tiger Star is also mainly here for the plot twist activation, and having 2 health help me keep him around so I can activate said plot twist. But we'll get there once we get there. My fourth drop, Massacre, so more team attack with my MC if I need to get that final wound. Lethal is always good, 2 health. And then another activated with Whirlwind, and his power is just good with both of them MCs not having range, so it kind of forced him to clear him before. If I do have to hide Sabertooth, I could get some regen on, and Whirlwind could block for me. My 5 drop is Mastermind. If you're playing a Brotherhood MC, he should just be in your deck. Basically, he give you 3 extra plot twists whenever they attack into him. So, just want to make sure when you're attacking with him that it's a safe attack because you really don't want to lose him attacking. But defensively, I mean, he could block a lot of things. And then finally, my 7th drop is Shakla, or whatever she go by today. I got her just so I could, at the start of my build, she let me get stuff out of my KO power. So if I lose my Fang Leviathan in a discard, or if you get a Vitality counter and I need to use Fang Leviathan again to get the mare down, or go get it also Android, whatever I need, she'll give me the option to get that character and put it back in my hand. Equipments. Nullifier, of course. If I nullify range, that means you have to attack Sabertooth in melee, and as long as he's ferocious, he's usually big enough to help himself. Helmet of immunity, to stop a superpower. Eagle, stopping the location from coming up, or even for Mare to stop him from killing my support character. Dark Hole, let me use a plot twist multiple times. Some of the plot twists, I'll explain each of them. Will have if I could use any of my plot twists a second time, it was going to be a big help. And finally, Chimichangas. I mean, getting +1 count, 4 +1 counters on my MC would be awesome. Finally, the plot twist. So, a necessary evil. It doubled my attack on Sabertooth. Most likely, he would never get stunned back in any counter. I mean, even on level 1, he'll strike for 10. So he'll hit most people before he gets struck back in. Like I said, this format is modern, but it's nothing after Disney Plus or after. So I ain't got to worry about Quicksilver and stuff. So I should still be in good shape. Dark Hole will work great with that. Savage Surprise, defensively, if he try to melee attack me, I could hit somebody, and then ferociously, so that also keep me safe. Breaking the 4th wall, that get my me token out. And if I Dark Hole that, I could use it again later, and also I could activate my plot twist with mainly Out of Time. So Out of Time is a home run power, so I don't plan on using that. But if you do use Parallel Dimension on the mare, I gotta find a way to clear it. And this is my out, because if the Parallel Dimension plot twist get removed from the game, it's not a main character out of play, and then so it won't know to come back into play, which will give me a win if the mare is gone. So that's the deck. You'll also see me playing this in the 4-player free-for-all we had at Woodburn game. I didn't want to put that out before my game, so my opponent don't see my deck, but this is who I'm running. Like I said, I haven't played the game yet. I'll probably do a short recap, in video 4. So episode 3 will be the actual game. I'm supposed to be playing that 7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, which is today. Well, same day I'm doing this. You don't know when I do this. You just watch it on YouTube. So you should be getting the video back to back and going forward. You'll see episode 4, 5, and 6 when I play my next game. Well, maybe a week or so from now, because I think the game, my opponents in the matchup against me won't play until about Saturday and Sunday. So again, thanks for listening. Check the game afterward. Check the other content on the page. If you got comments, I want to hit them. Patrick commented that it'd be slick if I do take Kid Kaiju, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, not happening today. And then Scott do like the content. Was at least if I got one person liking it, then I'm doing a good thing, and it will keep coming. So this is episode 2 wrapping up. Game will be episode 3, and then we'll go from there. Have a good night.